Hey everyone, this is Michelle over here at Bunebape, and today I'm going to be doing a quick guide on how to get the brand new rat bone weaponry just added to the game with the new rat boss Scurrius. Rat bone weaponry is a new class of weaponry that is used specifically to damage rats, aka mostly just Scurrius. Rat bone weaponry can only damage rodents, so if you try and use them to attack anything else, you'll receive the chat box message, you can only use this weapon against rats. The main bonus they provide is plus 10 to your max hit against all types of rats, and no attack delay only when used against the giant rat summoned by Scurrius during his fight. The first thing you'll need to make any rat bone weaponry is Scurrius' spine, morbid as that may sound. Scurrius' spine is a unique drop from our new Rat King boss, and always drops at a rate of 1 out of 33.3, regardless of if you're in a private instance or a public room. This drop is untradeable, and you'll only need one spine per weapon. With your spine in hand, it's time to make your rat gear. There are 3 types of rat bone weaponry, so I'm just going to go over each one and what you need to make them individually. First up is the bone mace, which requires 50 attack to use. This weapon has similar stats to the dragon mace, although it's missing the prayer bonus. To make this melee weapon, you'll first need Scurrius' spine, and then you have 2 different options depending on your account. If you have level 35 smithing, you can take the spine to an anvil with a hammer and a rune mace to combine them and make the staff yourself. If you don't have the smithing level, you can instead take it to Historian Aldo outside of Scurrius' boss room, along with a rune mace and 50,000 gold to have him make it for you. Next is the bone short bow, which requires 50 range to use. Again, you will have 2 different options making the bow. The first being combining Scurrius' spine with a yew short bow while having a knife in your inventory if you are level 35 fletching. If you don't have the level or just don't want to do this, you can take the spine along with a yew short bow and 50,000 gold to Historian Aldo and have him make it. This bow has equal stats to the mage short bow and is not a charged weapon, thus requiring arrows to use, and can fire up to amethyst arrows. Finally is the bone staff, requiring level 50 mage to equip. Much like the weapons before, this staff has 2 means of being made. If you're level 35 crafting, you can make it yourself by combining Scurrius' spine, a battle staff, and 1,000 chaos runes while having a chisel in your inventory. Alternatively, you can take the spine, battle staff, 1,000 chaos runes, and 50,000 gold to the Historian Aldo to have him make it for you instead. The staff has a built-in spell that works regardless of what spellbook you're using, and each cast consumes 1 chaos rune. It can be charged with up to 20,000 chaos runes, though be careful when charging it because as of now you're unable to uncharge the staff. If you have any extra spines laying around, you can turn these into Historian Aldo in exchange for XP lamps and any combat skills. The lamps each give just 3,500 XP in prayer, or 5,000 XP in every other combat skill. I have personally been using the bone mace, though only to deal with the extra rats that get summoned during Scurrius' fight. I chose this weapon simply because I don't want to have to take up an extra inventory spot with arrows, and don't want to have to use chaos runes on a rat staff instead of my shadow. Though the obvious drawback is that I instead have to run around more to get within melee range, I kind of found that it wasn't that big of a deal for me, as the weapon hits the rats so quickly I can easily kill them before the boss respawns. But that is going to be it for this video. Let me know down in the comments if you found this video helpful and what your rat weapon of choice is. If you like this video, be sure to leave it a like and subscribe to the channel. You can also catch me live on Twitch 5 days a week at twitch.tv/Bunebape, and every Thursday on the OSRS podcast I co-host, also called Bunebape, which can be found on this channel or wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.